Hello friends, and welcome to the very first episode from Microwave MMO. We're going to be covering all the New World News content for you guys from here on out. We're going to be talking about the Void Gauntlet just dropped. The PTR is now available. All you guys had to do is go download it. You can jump into the public test realm. That's what that means. So we're going to be talking about the Void Gauntlet specifically in this video. We're going to be showing you all the stuff for it. It's a pretty neat weapon. I'll show you guys here in a second. So it's on your fist, just like the Ice Gauntlet. Now, I don't know what this right click does, but it hurts you. We're going to look into the stats here in a second. As you guys can see here, the focus, it is a focused and a intellect bound weapon. So you need to get a lot of focus and intellect if you want to spec into this. Let's look at the talent tree. Let's start with the Annihilation. 10% damage while below 50% mana. Here we have Void Blade. Summon a Void Blade energy that converts basic attacks to melee. So this is actually kind of nice because the Annihilation tree seems like it's going to be a melee tree, while the Decay seems to be like a debuff or a nuke type of tree. But you guys can pause it here, obviously, if you want to read more in depth about it. But we're going to go ahead and start building this. This is the first time I've ever seen this, so I have absolutely no idea what is good and what is not good. We'll be getting into the meta at a later date, but this is just to cover the skill tree. So Keen Confidence, 10% critical chance while above 50% HP. So this is pretty cool. Gain Fortify on start, increasing damage absorption by 20% for 5 seconds. 10% cooldown reduction on all abilities on critical hit. Summon a circular rift of void energy. That's really cool. At your feet and deals 30% damage per second to enemies. So it looks like it's going to sit there for a few seconds maybe. We'll definitely test it out here in a second. Your attacks inflict weakness to the target. This is really, really good because this will actually help burst down healers as well. Stacks up to 3 times. 15 stamina per second for self and friendlies while inside the radius. That's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and keep going down here. 10% critical on Void Blade attacks. Successful thrust attack heals for 5% weapon damage. Scales exclusively with focus. This is going to be really, really nice because I'm a healer myself on the main server. So this is going to be really nice if I spec into this tree. Moving on, we got the Keen Humility, 10% crit chance while all abilities are on cooldown. Seems like this is like a crit tree. This is super nice. Unleash a Void Infused Scream, dealing 100% weapon damage, staggering and inflicting root to enemies. 5 meters in front of you, disables enemies' movements for 2 seconds, so it's a slow. Root. So this is the root. It's like a scream. You root people for a few seconds. Increases the root duration by 1% for targets below 50% health. Gain Fortify for each enemy hit. Increase damage absorption by 10%. And 10 seconds per hit, stacks up to 3 times. All right. 5% cooldown reduction on all abilities when successfully hitting enemies afflicted by 3 or more debuff attacks. This is really nice, actually. On crit, gain health equal to 15% of damage. It really seems like a Warlock tree to me. If you guys are playing World of Warcraft played a Warlock in World of Warcraft, it kind of seems like that. You do damage to yourself, and then you get some crit chances along with it. Void Caller is the ultimate here. On successful ability hit, gain a stack of Void Essence, stacks up to 6 times, consumes all stacks, and gains a 3-meter aura that heals self and friendlies for 30% weapon damage and deals 30% weapon damage per second to enemies within it. Heal scales exclusive with focus. Wow, okay, so let's go ahead and commit to this. Let's check it out. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, this thing is so cool. So purple's my favorite color, first off. This thing kind of looks like a Halo sword, the little plasma sword, dude. This thing is awesome. So, well, and then we block. Okay, so we got blocks. We got, damage. Okay, so we do ranged, just like the Ice Gauntlet. So you do ranged. Is there a drop off? No, it's probably just a lag on the server. There's a ton of people here. Let's try the R ability. So this is the AoE. Let's look a little bit more closely, shall we? Let's go ahead and get that one exactly what's going on. So this is the Oblivion. Summons a circle rift of void energy at your feet. Deals 30% weapon damage per second. And grants Empower to everybody around you. Increasing damage by 20%. Holy crap. This is a really good ability. Look at this. So you could pop that down. You could just start beaming people with this blade, dude. That's super nice. Let's check out the Fosruda ability. I don't know what the heck that's called. And that is the root. Oh my god, there's so many things. Okay, let's go into this. Void Gauntlet. That's the root ability. Dealing 100% weapon damage and staggering and inflicting root onto them. Super nice. Oh my god, we got so many things here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. We're going to get a lot of these things. All right, let's get into the next tree here. This is going to be Decay. So I just want to run through it real quick so that way you guys can get an idea of what's going on. So first of all, we get an unblockable orb that passes through enemies, deals 100% damage, inflicts Disintegrate, deals 5% weapon damage per second, and reduces damage absorption by 5% for 8 seconds. So it's like a little nuke. Go ahead and go down the tree, gain 5% mana per orb, or per person, per enemy hit with the orb. That's nice. It actually slows people down, reducing their movement by 30% for 3 seconds. That's actually really nice because as a healer, a lot of times when you're trying to like help your team, they do get away. So if you can switch to this, hit them with Orb of Decay from far away, that'll be really nice because you can slow them down and everybody can get back onto the target. Press the ability input gain to detonate the orb. So we do it again and it blows up. Oh, so you can time it. That is super nice, actually. 100% weapon damage and apply a stack of Disintegrate or heal friendlies for 70% weapon damage and is a focus item. Next ability here, Baleful Tether. Fire a projectile that tethers you to an enemy, weakening it and empowering you by 4% per second, 20% mana. The tether ends if the target moves beyond 15 meters. So fire a projectile that tethers you to an enemy. So it's kind of like a reverse souling for World of Warcraft, I think. We're definitely going to be testing this out. Successful hits against the tethered target reduce other Void Gauntlet cooldowns by 5%. That's super nice. 100% mana regen while tether is active. Not really too big of a perk there because you really don't run out of mana with focus because the top talent, if you spec into it, gives you mana regen. Regain 80% weapon damage as health if the tethered target dies. Scales exclusively with focus. That's a big one because you could pump out some major damage. The next one's Essence Rupture. Fire projectile that inflicts Essence Rupture for 10 seconds, healing anyone that hits the target for 20% damage done. So it's like a nuker heal class ability. This is super nice, actually. So like I said, I'm a focus healer staff person on the main server, so I'm very excited about this because I'm currently using a sword and shield for the plus 10% damage for everybody in my party. So this will be a nice little treat for me. I can actually start doing damage. Players additionally gain 15% stamina when hitting the afflicted target. Sorry about that. Friendlies within 4 meters of the afflicted target are healed for 80% of your weapon damage. The rupture ends scales exclusively with focus. So fires a projectile. Okay, so let's go spec into that. 5% per mana successful ranged light attack. Pretty nice. 10% damage on successful ranged heavy attacks when they're more than 8 meters away. So this is the ranged ability. This is the ranged side. This is the melee side, obviously. Mana costs are reduced by 25% while above 50% mana. That's okay. Cooldowns are reduced by 10% per second while performing Harvest Essence. Which one's Harvest Essence? Sorry about that, guys. I am sick. My bad. Harvest. Gotta figure out which one that is. Anyways, healing from ranged heavy attacks is increased by an additional 30% of damage dealt if the target is 50% below health. That's nice. Successful ranged heavy attacks increase the duration of non-crowd controlled debuffs you have applied. Dodging with full mana heals you for 80% weapon damage. Whoa. Whoa, that is very nice, actually. Especially with the focus 300 point talent. That's super nice. Gain a stack of Void Essence per successful ability. At 4 more stacks, your next successful ranged attack will instantly reset all Void Gauntlet cooldowns and remove all stacks. Terribly sorry about that, everybody. Oh my god, I am sick and I don't have water because I just walked upstairs. So anyways, Glimpse of the Void. Definitely nice. Let's check out these abilities though. Q. So that's the nuke. And this one is, which one is that one? We got to get the names right? So that was Orb of Decay. This one is Fires Projectile. This is the tether. We tether ourselves to an enemy. And the other one is Essence Rupture. So it's Essence Rupture. And this one, I think, is the one you can hit Q again on, right? Q yeah, then heals everybody around you. So, or whatever. So this is the Void Gauntlet. I just want to give a quick video to show you guys exactly what's going on. So sorry about this. I just want to make a quick video and talk about the Void Gauntlet. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'll be doing better videos going forward, talking about the news, and hopefully I won't be sick. It is what it is. I love you guys. See you in the next one.